Hey everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. I'm Shannon Mann from Pink Orchid Studio, the resident hair expert, and I'm going to be going over a couple of hairstyles with you guys that you can do on yourselves over the holidays. So under our YouTube videos, on Snapchat, Instagram posts, people are like, how did you do these hairstyles? I also want to tie in another component into today's tutorial. So I don't like to wash my hair every single day. I have long hair, I've colored it, it's been damaged, so by washing it every day, I'm actually increasing damage. And let's be real, I don't have that much time. So I'm gonna show you how you can do a certain hairstyle on one day and how you can transition those hairstyles into other hairstyles by day 2, 3, and 4. So usually I will wash my hair every third day, but this is kind of how I get through it. You will need some of the products that are listed for this video. Before we start blow drying our hair fresh out of the shower, there's a few products that I want you ladies to pick up to use in your hair to prep your hair for this styling. First one is the Redken leave-in conditioner. This is frizz dismiss. I love this stuff. So for those of you out there that have coarser hair or colored hair that's been damaged, it does a really good job of smoothing the cuticle out so your hair looks less fuzzy. Then there is a Prep in Prime Satin leave-in treatment, and that is used right before you blow dry. It's also a heat protector with a little bit of control in it. So it's not enough as a hairspray, but it's going to help make your hair smooth. So that is when you initially blow dry. Also, for anybody who has damage-prone hair, so if you find that you have your hair is it's breaking while you're brushing it in your brush, then this stuff is a godsend. So since I've bleached my hair a few times, I use this anti-snap, and this basically just fortifies your hair, gives it a little bit of strength to not break when you are blow drying your hair. So that's for day 1. So, okay. There's also Redken Pillow Proof. So if you have long, full hair and you don't want to wash it every single day, you can use this product to basically give some life and suck up any oil that's in your hair so it looks like it's fresh out of the shower. I also like this Aveda Texture Fullness powder, which is really nice. It actually gives you a little bit of volume at the root. It's just a powder that you just put in. It's like a talc, and it gives you some nice fullness at the root that lasts for a couple of days. And then my tried and true favorite hairsprays, I'm going to use 2. To hold backcombing at the root, I like the Joico Firm Hold. And then for the rest of my hair outside of the root, I like to use the Redken 28. It's a full hold hairspray, but it's not as sticky and as hard as the Joico. I have just blow dried and washed my hair. So I have just taken a round brush, which is one of these bad boys, which is a ceramic round brush, and you can see some of my broken hairs in there. And I've basically just blown out my hair to dry it out. So you can see it's not very voluminous, it's not very big, but what I use to blow dry it is this hair dryer. So a lot of people ask me about this because I snap about it. And it is a Panasonic hair dryer that my husband actually found online and ordered for me for anniversary. It's kind of an anniversary fail present, I have to say. But it did save me a lot of time because normally my hair being quite long, it takes me a long time to blow dry my hair. And he found this on Amazon. So this is a Panasonic EHNA65 nanotechnology, and that's what I use to blow dry my hair. So usually it would take me like 30 minutes. I can blow dry my hair within 10 with this guy. So that's all I've done. I do put a few products into my hair to prep it before I get started. So you know that Redken is a partner of Pink Orchid Studio for our hair and makeup certificate program. I love to try their products. They are amazing. Since I've colored my hair, it's been really frizzy, so I like to use the Redken Frizz Dismiss. I just put a dime-sized portion in my hair and just rubbed it through my hands and pulled it through my hair, and that really kind of reduces any fuzziness. I also noticed a lot of breakage, and I use the Redken Extreme Anti-Snap as well. So if you have hair that's broken or is breaking because of damage and coloring, you can use this product. So I really like that as well. So these are 2 things that you put in while you blow dry or just before you blow dry. I also use a little bit of the Prep Blow Dry Lotion. This is satin wear. It's also by Redken. So these 3 things are going to basically groom my hair now. So when I do curl it, which that's the first hairstyle I'm doing today, it's going to keep it kind of together and keep it from being frizzy. So I like to use, I have a Sedu Revolution curling iron. So this is a curling wand. You want to be really careful with these guys. A lot of people get hurt. We've had staff members burn themselves severely. It takes a little bit of getting used to, but they do go up to 450 degrees. So you want to be careful not to burn yourself. You don't want to touch the end. So the question that I've been getting a lot is how to get those big S-shaped curls. So this is a big style over the holidays, and it's nice because it actually works the best when you're fresh out of the shower. So I discovered this product by Aveda. It's called Pure Abundance Hair Potion, and it says here the claim is it thickens your hair up to 17%. So this is available at Zenekai, which is also a partner of Pink Orchid Studio. If you mention Pink Orchid Studio, I believe you get an extra discount off of their already low prices. So I'm just going to pop it open, and it's basically a talc powder. So I'm going to now start. I'm going to go through my hairline, and I'm basically just tapping this into my hair. It does feel a little funny. And the texture, it's funny because, you know, a lot of clients will show up at my house or show up at appointments and say, you know, I was told by my hairdressers in the past that dirty hair is the best hair to work with. Oddly enough, this powder makes your hair feel really dirty in the sense that it's like, it feels like it's unwashed hair, but you can see now that I've worked it through, it makes your hair really full. So I can get over the feeling for the fullness. So you basically want to just basically tap this through your hair and just rub it in. And don't forget the front tee. Now normally when I'm doing my hair, I will set my hair, the hairstyle I'm about to do, and then I do my makeup. But I didn't want to be on film with no makeup on. Okay. So now you can see already from when I first took my hair out of the elastic how much bigger it is. So it gives you some nice volume. So let's put that away. Now you're going to take a pintail comb, which I've got here, and I'm going to take 2 kinds of hairspray. Now you might think, why am I making your life so complicated? Why do you need 2? I like to use the Joico Firm Hold when I back comb at the root and I curl the hair. I want that back comb to really last all night. I tend to flip my hair a lot, so I find with other hairsprays the curl will fall out. It's a bit too strong to use on the rest of my hair though, so I'm going to use a hairspray that's a little bit softer, which is the Control Addict 28 by Redken on the rest of my hair. And this is what I'll do on day 1 after taking a shower. My hair will be nice and it'll be open, it's freshly washed, and this is how I do it. So you see me, if I go to events, I usually do my hair quite an extreme part to this side, because I like this side of my face. So pick whichever side of your face you want to have exposed. I like this one, and now I'll start. So for the curling, you want to use sections that are not too big. So I'm going to take little 1.5 inch wide sections. I'm going to point my hair straight up, and I'm going to take some of that Firm Hold hairspray, and I'm going to hit it at the root. Now I'm going to take the 28, which is the Firm Hold Redken hairspray, and run it through the end. Now this is where I want you guys to be careful. I'm going to take the little safety clip off of the wand, and now I'm going to turn my hair, and I'm gently twisting my hair around that barrel. Now what size barrel is this? This is the 25 millimeter. This is my favorite size, because if you want it to be looser, what you can do is just brush the hair out slightly when you take the curl out. This is really important. So the hair is curled, right? While it's still hot, I'm going to take a metal sectioning clip, and I'm going to clip that hair down so that it cools in that curled position. That's going to give you a lot of curl memory and give you lots of bounce as well. So I'm going to basically work my way through my entire head of hair doing this. So that first one I don't like to back comb because it can get a little bit frizzy looking. I'm going to take my comb, I'm going to back comb towards the root. See, I'm over directing my hair to the opposite side. I'm eventually going to flip this way, but I want to over direct it this way so when it lets go, I have a lot of fullness there. So take your Firm Hold, hit the root, take the 28, hit the rest, run your finger through it. Take your wand, I'm taking my hair around it, and I'm twisting my hair. So my hair has a little bit of a rotating motion while it goes around the barrel, and that's going to give you that S shape. If you lay the hair flat on the barrel, it won't give you that S shape. So how long should you leave it on there? Leave it on there for about 5 seconds, just so I can feel the heat all the way through. Carefully take it out, hold the curl in place, and take a clip and clip it into place. Now I'm going to do this for my entire head of hair. So now that I look like I'm from the 50s. So normally I would do my hair and just leave it clipped up like this and then do my makeup. And then once my makeup's done in 20 minutes, then I'll release my hair. I just want to make sure that I touch it and that it's cooled down. So now that means that my hair has set. So it's not going to get any cooler. So I can start letting the clips out. So now when you take the clips out, you can see you get that S shape. So remember, you have to rotate that hair. You have to basically keep rotating it while you're going around the barrel of the curling iron, and that's going to give you this S shape. If you don't do that, it won't work. So slightly twist it. Now a lot of people like to brush these curls completely out. I don't. I like to keep a little bit of the shape in there. And if you want to break it up, just take your comb through where these little spots are on the wave in between and just use your comb to break it slightly. And let me adjust my mirror. So this is a nice hairstyle. If you want to use your hair extensions, you can, because it does shorten your hair quite a bit. My hair is quite long, but it does go up a couple of inches. It does get a little bit shorter when I do this. So basically let all the pins out. We've already backcombed and sprayed it at the root, so you don't want to backcomb it too much. But I don't want to see any cracks or holes in the hairstyle. Let's work on this side. Oops. So you can see because we've clipped it up while it was still hot, that the hair has a lot of curl memory, which is good because when you wake up tomorrow, your hair will still have this kind of wave to it. Now once this is all completely out, you can go through a couple of the top portions just to shape the hair how you want to. And make sure that when you're back here that you also don't forget to kind of backcomb and break the roots a bit. Let's find my clips. So my hair is layered, so it works really well for this hairstyle. It won't get quite as big if you don't have layers in your hair. So I'm going to work my way from the back. Now for these top portions, I'm just going to recurl these because I feel like they're kind of not very curly enough. And I'm just going to reshape the top. And this hairstyle, you see, Harp and I do this a lot. I did this at the Darpin Awards. I wore this for our staff photo shoot the other day. So for this middle part here, I like to split this in half because I find that when you part your hair this way, you tend to get a lot of volume on this side, but you don't get it on this side. So where your hair is parted here, when you go back to the crown area, split it in half so you get a little bit more fullness on this side. And basically, if you want to get bigger, just basically take your fingers and just basically pump the roots a little bit. Okay. This side I'm going to redo. So for the bottom curls, you can leave them a little bit messy, but for this top part, it has to be really nice and neat. So you can see that because of the product that I have in there, I actually don't even need to use a metal clip. I can just go through and curl it and it's going to stay in place. So I like to usually brush these waves, the couple that are at the top together. You can take your curling iron and basically shape that. So hold this top part up while you brush the bottom together. So it doesn't deflate. And when you're done, you can use a little bit of hairspray. Now, if you want this to look a little bit more piecey and you want the waves to be really defined, just make sure that you don't brush through it. But I myself like it to have, make it a little bit less effortless, even though it was a lot of effort to make your hair like this. And there is your all down do, ready to go to party with your S-curl waves. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video on how to get yourself a nice downdo that has S-curl waves. If you want to stay tuned for ideas on how now you can transition this hairstyle into a hairstyle for day 2, day 3, so you don't have to wash your hair every single day, stay tuned.